So, Mayor, we're down here on what must be the nicest day of the spring so far in 2022, and I'm so excited to see what we're going to be able to do after this pandemic and how we're going to be able to get back out here and enjoy the riverfront again.
I'm so excited. I mean, look at the view here. We couldn't be any luckier to have such a gorgeous riverfront, and people are out there walking today. It's just the beginning of spring, and we're sure that a lot of people are going to be out here enjoying this. It's good to get out and see some sights of the city versus being in the office as we were before and bringing news to our residents. But thanks for joining me here, and I look forward to showing folks at home some of the great things that we have down here.
Yeah, so the place we're at right now is part of the Downtown Revitalization Initiative, and that effort has linked our riverfront to our downtown in a delineated area that is going to receive funding and see lots of improvements. So we're looking forward to that starting this year. And what are some of the best improvements that you think are going to happen to the riverfront?
So our riverfront is beautiful, but the fact that we are going to have a walkway that will go from this area that we're in, and if we pan over right along the water. So we're going to be building up the water's edge there so we can prevent some of the flooding. There'll be a walkway that will connect this part of the park all the way to the other side of the park, so the path will be continuous. You'll no longer have to walk in the parking lot. There'll be some continuation to try to bring people from the riverfront up into town, so there'll be art that will be coming from down at the riverfront going up into the downtown to kind of bring a flow of people.
So next up at this location, we're going to be having the Cherry Blossom Festival coming up on April 30th. And I can't wait to see that, but we're very happy to accept a donation from the Rotary, as well as all the hard work that we've received from the Conservation Advisory Committee that they've done with tree planting and designating this city as a Tree City USA.
So the Rotary, the Cherry Blossom event is a Rotary event. It is on April 30th. It'll be here at the riverfront. There'll be vendors. Hopefully we'll see cherry blossoms at that time. But we thank the Rotary for all that they do and for their donation to the city of Peekskill to make this happen so that we have the cherry blossoms to see.
Join us now, and we're going to head on over to Fleischman's Pier. That is going to be one of the first locations in the riverfront park to receive the important parts of work that's going to be done for this riverfront. So that's going to offer us a great opportunity not just to be near the Hudson, but to be out on top of the Hudson and see it from another vantage point.
Absolutely. We'll be able to dig deep and bring in bigger boats so that we'll have some tourism opportunities and opportunities for our residents to actually go out and experience the Hudson. So follow us over.
So, Mayor, I think this is what they mean when they say the money shot.
For sure, the money shot. It's not even a clear day, and I can look across and see the Bear Mountain Bridge and cars actually traveling across it, and just the beautiful river. This is our Fleischman Pier, what we used to call China Pier, but Fleischman Pier, and it's just amazing. We're so excited that this pier is going to get the well-needed and overdue work, but we've got a grant that we're going to be able to extend this pier and dig it deeper so that we can have larger boats come in. We're looking to get tourism come in for that. We've already been contacted by some small boat companies who do those kind of things and drop people off here so they can visit Peekskill and see just how great it is.
Yeah, so when Peekskill set out to decide where to invest its money, this was one of the first places that they decided would make a real transformative investment in its riverfront. And you can see from the amount of riverfront that Peekskill has that goes through the Peekskill Bay along the Hudson River that our riverfront has really developed into something spectacular. It's large enough to give people so many different experiences of the Hudson River, and I think that this investment is going to make a world of difference from the beginning of the Peekskill waterfront all the way towards the train station.
Absolutely. Towards the train station, I really think it'll be some revitalization as well to our downtown. People coming here, visiting here, getting off boats here and traveling through Peekskill, coming into the downtown to shop, dine, and just, see just how great we are.
Okay, so Mayor, why don't we head up to Esther Street across from the Paramount Theater, and we'll take a look at another place where Peekskill is looking for big changes with this downtown revitalization initiative.
Absolutely. Let's go.
So, Mayor, this is one of my favorite places in the city of Peekskill since March 26th, and I came down here to see one of the best blues performances I've ever seen. We had Joe Louis Walker here and Guy Davis, and they really just were an incredible show, and I really enjoyed it. But this space also is very special. Right here, we're at Esther Street, and I'm really amazed at what Peekskill has done with this area.
Right. This is a space that was put together by a combination of Peekskill, the city of Peekskill, the bid, and with Peekskill Walks, and it really has turned into be a space for all of Peekskill to love. The Bean Runner has their portion of it that they do outdoor dining, as well as the coffee shop, and then we have an open public space here in the middle that people have rented and done different events to. We have an Interbeing Yoga day event that's coming up in April, I believe it is, or the end of the month, where this space will be used for people to do yoga, to get healthy food, and really just experience part of Peekskill. So it's a great opportunity, and it'd be nice to have more of them in Peekskill if we could find spots for them.
So I understand the DRI focused on the Paramount, and after going to see the concert the other night, I can see why. It's going to be a real anchor for the city of Peekskill. It has the ability to draw in wonderful talent into our city, and we have a large percentage of the DRI grant award is being committed to this particular asset for the city. What exactly are they going to be doing and focusing on here?
So our Paramount, we love our Paramount. It's an old theater. It is beautiful inside. It's been restored, the ceiling and so forth. But our Paramount also needs a lot of love. And so as part of this DRI, we're going to be able to get some parts of the front of it, the facade, taken care of, with some things to the marquee. We're hoping to combine this with an art center so that we can really get a local feel and use of it, so that our local artists can use it. Smaller theater, some classroom space, and really kind of make it an art center as well as a venue for performances. So a good chunk of money. I won't say a biggest chunk of money for the Paramount, but a sizable portion of it will go for our DRI grant and really put our theater in good condition so that we can continue to use it for years over years over years.
Okay, thank you for joining us. This has been our attempt to change up the way we get out there and talk to people in Peekskill and explore some of the great things that Peekskill has to offer, as well as what the city is doing. So the pandemic is definitely been decreasing over the last 2 years, but everybody still needs to be careful out there. The numbers have risen just recently, and so it's just reminding us that we all need to be safe and careful and watch our distance and watch out for each other.
Say thank you. I think you both will agree that it's nice to get out and show people exactly what's happening versus being behind a screen and trying to bring it to you. So I look forward to these monthly meetings that we're going to do out and about in Peekskill. And folks, we hope to be coming out and speaking to you as well as we're doing our travels through town.
Thank you, Mayor.